Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Mukesh English. Friends, in this video we shall discuss the 2 marks questions from the poem from the story. From the story Eveline from the famous writer James Joyce. This story is in the syllabus of first semester BA General English under Bangalore University, and that is the SCP syllabus from the year 2024. So the very first question we have here: who is the author of the story Eveline? James Joyce. Where does Eveline sit at the beginning? Where does Eveline sit at the beginning of the story? She sits at the window. What does Eveline smell while sitting at the window? She smells the odor of dusty cretonne. Then, what kind of houses were built on the field where Eveline and others used to play? Bright brick houses and the shining roof. Bright brick houses with the shining roofs were being built. Who used to warn Eveline and the other children when her father came? Little Keogh, the cripple used to warn them. Then, what promise had Eveline made to her mother? She promised to keep the home together as long as she could. What work does Eveline do? She works at the store. How does Miss Gavan treat Eveline at work? She is harsh and critical towards Eveline. Who is Frank in the story? Frank is Eveline's lover, a sailor who wants to take her to Buenos Aires. Where does Frank want to take Eveline? He would like to take Eveline to Buenos Aires. Then, how does Eveline feel about her father? She feels afraid of his violence, but also remembers moments of kindness. What musical instrument does Eveline's father prepare toast by in the story? Toast by in the story, the fire, the fire. Then, what phrase from her mother haunts Eveline? Dere von Siron. Then, what does Eveline's mother's life symbolize for? It symbolizes a life of sacrifice and French and suffering, a life of sacrifice and suffering. What decision does Eveline face at the end of the story? Whether to leave with Frank or stay at home. Then where does Eveline go with Frank at the end of the story? She does not leave with Frank. She stays behind. She stays at home. What emotion overcomes Eveline at the station? Fear and indecision. How does Eveline react as Frank calls her to board the boat? She clutches the iron railing and she refuses to go. What kind of expression does Eveline show to Frank at the end? She shows a kind of passive, helpless expression with no sign of love or farewell. What is the main theme of the story, Eveline? The conflict between duty and personal freedom. So these are the 2 marks questions which I have gathered from the story Eveline. For if you want to prepare for the 5 marks and 10 marks questions, I will suggest you to go through the video of summary of the Eveline story, and those links are available in the description box. Thank you so much for watching this video. Wish you good luck for the examination.